Hello people of Camnuai. If not all, then most of you know who I am. For those who don't, I am Ozero, former Tribe 6 Lieutenant and current Poseidon of Camnuai. We hold this hearing for special announcements. Special announcements that will be made by a couple of people. One of them being your nation leader, Maradon of Camnuai, Royal Newlin the Third.
Thank you everyone for coming out. We have a couple of big announcements that we would like to share. One of them may benefit you, one may not. First off, I would like to say, none of you will have to struggle anymore. For a while now we've had difficult days distributing resources out to the people. And for years we've been isolated in a few small landmarks on this planet to make room for our resources. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. I wish to you all not to point any ill will to future Tribe 7 Maradon. His name is Zealot, son of Zilad, former Tribe 7 Maradon. Thanks to him, more resources are coming to this planet. From now on, Aeria and Camnuai has made a partnership and trade. They give us the resources we need, and in return, we become their mercenaries. Zealot agrees upon this trade to make his own amends for what his father and the Alliance has done to us. And the Smoggers are very thankful and grateful for that. And I ask that you be grateful also. To wrap up this hearing, we have an even bigger announcement. This announcement will be made by someone whom I also ask of you not to throw ill will at. He comes sincere and sensitive to us Camnuai people. He is the son of Verdolf. His name is Murdo, aka Daniel Caluto.
Hi guys, my name is Daniel, and I'm 17 years old. I've never done an announcement before. It's my first time. Anyways, this planet is awesome. This planet looks like Caluto. Caluto is a dwarf planet I was raised on. It has very blue skies and mountains like this one. Right, to the announcement. Well, after the Aryan invasion, we were forced to evacuate to different colonies all over the galaxy, and some of us suffered severely from it. So my partner Zealot set out a mission to take Aeria back. So he decided to find me just in case he needed help. I'm not proud to say this, but I was the one who killed one of your best warriors, Astasio. I wish we could have brought him back in one piece, but that was impossible. I had to do what I had to do. Aeria is now free of invasion. Newlin said that you guys love it here and probably won't choose to return. You're free to stay if you like, but you're welcome to return. With Aeria in Zealot's hands, every person and every tribe will be treated equally, and it will be done right this time. Now to end on a good note, we found a little girl who went missing 17 years ago, Nutessa. She ran away from her home and assisted Astasio in stealing a space cruiser to travel to Aeria. She was a part of the invasion, and she is with us now in one piece. She is now 23 years old.
What the hell is wrong with these people? Looking at me like I'm some kind of freak.
Yeah, and it definitely doesn't help that you look exactly like your father and there's a huge 7 on your little wide suit.
Whoa, Daniel. I've never heard you cough like that before. You alright? I don't know. I've been coughing like this since this morning. Not to mention, I did puke last night.
Vomiting and coughing can all be symptoms of venital radiation. And if I recall correctly, Xerox did do a number on you. I wouldn't be surprised if it was VR.
Well, if Astasio did a number on you like Zealot said, and you're vomiting and coughing, I wouldn't waste any time. Ozero, please hurry and take Murdo to the clinic. This can be urgent.
I'm coming with you.
Count me in also.
Alright, let's go.
As you can see, this landmark is high up on a cliff, giving us a better view of our planet. We call this landmark Mount Neode. Population of over 1,000 people. About 1,500 kilometers from here is another landmark. We get travelers from there almost every day looking to trade, but a lot of them are let down due to our lack of resources. We have one more landmark even further from here, about 5,000 kilometers away. Traders from there have to wait for a transit plane in order to get here. Of course we wanted to make more landmarks around this huge planet, but we couldn't risk giving up our crops. But thanks to you guys, we'll be able to make a lot more.
What is that? A jail cell?
That's where we keep a prisoner. Not really that important.
What prisoner?
He's actually my little brother. During our childhood, I got all the praise for receiving the Newlin name and being the future Tribe 6 Maradon. My little brother Brewlin was left out. My parents only made him work while I was living the high life. I promised him that when I became the Maradon, I'd make things different for him. But he got into some bad stuff. He got into drugs and illegal gladiating with his bare hands. He was unable to participate in the Aerian military due to his drug tests coming back negative. Ever since then, he's been out of control. You and Murdo are very lucky to be alive right now. We found evidence of Astasio trying to break Brewlin out, and I'm guessing to invade Aeria with him. If it wasn't for Azuro being at one of our other landmarks, you guys might have been dead. Brewlin is a monster. We had to move him to Mount Neo to be closer to Azuro. Azuro is the only one strong enough to hold him. Brewlin's power exceeds my power by 35%. It's the drugs. They've made him crazy. And absurdly strong.
There's definitely some venital radiation flowing within his body. It's very minor though. The symptoms he's been receiving seems to be the first. So it's good you guys came early. He'll be up and running again within a day or two.
Awesome. And you can just read that little book you got there while you recover. What technique are you trying to learn?
It's called Venital Ions Travel. Z-Lot has already mastered it.
Wow. Very exclusive technique. It'll be difficult to master though. It's basically teleportation. Teleportation is very, very exquisite, and can be revolutionary to fighting. This technique alone can make a fighter 2 times stronger than they already are. Speed wouldn't be needed if you had that.
It has a pretty big flaw though. But hey, every technique naturally needs a flaw, or else they'd be practically impossible to counter. This is a really good one though. It'll be handy to have in my arsenal.
Daniel, I think it's good to think about how strong you are at your age. You're only 17 years old, and you're by miles stronger than an average grown warrior. So just imagine how strong you'll be at 30.
Yeah, Daniel's amazing. He won the junior tournament with ease, with a record of 25 wins and 0 losses.
You too, Zachary. You're only a human, and you can manage to not get beaten to a pulp by an Aerian. And that may sound like an insult, but think about it. Humans list so low on the mortal rankings, and you're 18 years old and just as strong as an average Aerian. So think about how strong you'll be once your body fully develops. Both of you. Your current strength and power is just an omen of what's to come. Keep it noted.
So, how's he doing?
You were right, Zealot. Daniel has venital radiation. But it's minor. He'll be fine. You know, I'd noticed that Zealot has started to care for Daniel a lot more. It's his pure heart rubbing off on you, isn't it?
You seem to think you know a lot.
The things I think I know, I actually know. As an Acclaiming, it's my job. Like how I know that you're stronger than Daniel in his base form. But when he turns Ultimas, he far exceeds you.
No way. This kid has achieved. Ultimas? An Aerian?
Ultimas can come in all shapes and forms. Whether you're an Aerian, a human, a Zegan, and a Paladin, as long as you meet the requirements. It's known to be a gift from God itself.
What the hell is Ultimas? Is it that transformation where Murdo's hair turns blue?
Explaining Ultimas would take a while. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, if I remember correctly, your name is Zachary, right?